Somebody recently I was talking about, and I was saying, why do you hate homosexuals, but you love polygamists? And people began to shout, "Oh, I'm so disappointed in you, pastor, for asking this question. I'm so disappointed." Somebody even said, "Does that mean that you have gay people in your church?" I said, "So what about if I do?" In your mind, you are better than gay people. You liar. You that you know how many girls you are sleeping with. You know what you are doing. This idea that people have in the Nigerian community, where they just separate some people as the violent offender, is a litmus test of Nigerian Christianity. It is a Christianity without grace. In the same Nigeria where pastors are committing atrocity. And we know somebody will now come and make homosexuals the vilest offender. Do you understand something I also want to share with you? I'm not justifying anybody's sin, but you don't know the history behind anybody's sin. And in my experience as a pastor, sometimes you see somebody who is so good do something who is so evil, and you cannot reconcile. One of the realities is that those people were raised with that evil. Somebody did it to them while they were vulnerable. Is somebody hearing what I'm saying? And so as they grew, it has been difficult for them to get out of it. And what do they need? Grace. What do I need? Grace. And this is the reason why a pastor has no reason to be self-righteous. You know, one time we had a gay brother in this church, not in our Korean church. When we were in Lagos, nobody knew he was homosexual. He told me he was homosexual, and he had had affairs with many pastors. And he told me some of the pastors that he had affairs with. Some of them I knew, and I never called any of the pastors to say I have a gist. You see, the problem with some of you is that you are too proud. You are too self-righteous. I have a gist. Or I didn't go to a blogger and say, "Do you know that there is a new trend among pastors in the body of Christ? They are becoming gay." You that you are not gay, what are you? Because the reality is you find people who dishonor God. You find people who don't come to church. You find people who dishonor God. They don't do anything for God. They don't give. They don't pray. They don't do anything. They don't evangelize. They are not useful to God. But they have somebody that they want to hold by the jugular. Can I announce to you? The Christian faith does not allow us to hate anybody. I'm saying it again. The Christian faith does not allow us to hate anybody. The Christian faith tells us to hate sin. It doesn't tell us to hate sinners.